So you want to know how it's like to be a student in Ghent. In this video I will show you a day in my life in this beautiful vibrant student city. Enjoy! Hey there, my name is Theo and I study industrial engineering in Ghent. Today I want to take you on a journey on the day in my life as a student in this beautiful vibrant student city called Ghent. Now the first thing that I'm going to do in the morning, it's around 6:21 a.m. is I'm going to drink this beautiful cup of coffee, wake up and play some guitar to get energized and to have a good mood before starting off the lessons. This is my planning of the day. So of course I wake up, my breakfast, I'm gonna go to the gym later. I'm gonna have some classes of mathematics, of course some lunch, my study session. I'm gonna rehearse some Czech. I'm trying to learn some Czech because I've got some Czech roots, if you guys don't know. And of course in the evening I like to relax, stretch out after a nice gym session, journal to reflect on my day. So now I'm gonna cook up some breakfast, and a quick tip for you guys: if you're in winter season and you have a cold, always have a pack of tissues with you. You need them everywhere you go. So for today's breakfast we're gonna make ourselves some beautiful eggs, bacon, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes and a overripe banana. So now it's time for some beautiful breakfast and another cup of coffee to wake up properly. So the gym that I'm going to is called Korenmarkt Gym. It's basically at the center, and guys, look at this. Got a beautiful canal here and the best is coming. This is like the very popular scene of Ghent, the beautiful church, the beautiful buildings, and yeah, top of the morning. Let's make this day a great day. So I just finished my morning classes of mathematics and now I'm gonna grab some lunch. After some nice lunch I have to study a little bit. So now I'm going to study a little bit of chemistry, which is a very interesting subject in my opinion. It's one of the hardest subjects in my opinion because there's so much theory behind it. You have to work a lot to master that subject, let's say. If you're studying at university yourself, I want to give you some quick tips, some advice, some tricks to study as effective as possible. What I usually tend to do is I tend to highlight the concepts that I don't understand and I write them on a separate list, so that if I really don't understand them before the exam, I use that list and I go to the professor to ask the questions. Secondly, I love to put a timer when I'm studying. Putting a timer pushes me to study as hard and as effective as possible in that limited time period. If I don't put a timer, my brain thinks that I have more time to study, but when you shorten the amount of time that you study, I tend to at least work much more effectively. And lastly, don't forget to work every single day, or at least most of the days during the week. Not too much, but at least a little bit every single day. And don't try to cram everything the day before your exams. So I just finished my chemistry lesson and now I'm gonna grab a beautiful cup of coffee at a super cozy coffee bar. And after that, I'm gonna study some Czech. Now for me, reading a couple of pages of a book every single day is a super important habit for me as a student. Now I've been reading this book called Deep Work nowadays, which I've already read a couple of times, and it has given me a great insight about how to work super effectively and super deeply, and how to balance that with social activities, with other things. So basically minimalizing your work time to get the best amount of results you could possibly have. At the end of the day, I like to do a couple of things that help me to relax. For example, meditating, journaling, reflecting on my thoughts, and stretching out are some things that I do. This is the end of a day in my life as a student in Ghent. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you don't study in Ghent, then maybe this video inspired you to study in Ghent. It's a very nice, vibrant student city. It's really worth it to study here. Now, just as a quick disclaimer to end this video, I don't follow these habits every single day perfectly, and I don't think that's the goal at all. I think simply that the goal is, for me at least, to try to push myself to do some good habits, to be active, to live the most fulfilling life that I can as a student, and do fun things as well, like social activities. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if I try, at least for me, that's a win.